and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding quite the hitting streak, Singing.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
Did it for the West Coast, did it better than most, did it with a little soul, couldn't do it alone, so I did it for the squad, now we doing the toes.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball, and on the hill today, Andrew Abbott.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Nico Hoerner leading things off and takes a strike. That one missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Bounce to the left side. De La Cruz whips it across, and they get Nico Hoerner one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, John Birdie.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
John Birdie in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, bases empty.
One and one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Steer makes the grab. And there are two down.
Batting third, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming up to hit. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. And we're back. And today's starter, Ben Brown.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Bottom of the first. Leading off, TJ Friedl. And that one a little bit high. Next offering upstairs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Into center field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's down and away. Right-hander kick steals. The shortstop takes the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. There's a strike. Friedel, the lead runner at second. Espinal at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Austin Hayes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That's out number 2.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left field, Alcantara squeezes it, and that is the inning. Reds strand a couple, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Abbott back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first with one gone. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. Alcantara measures 6 feet 6 inches, 190 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Second inning here, no score.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
To third might be 2. Espinal to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Nope. Outside.
Chris, nobody in the league has a better batting average than he does right now. Steer matched a homer in his last game. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Toss to Turner. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Will Benson.
And now the right fielder, Will Benson.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. And the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. And now it's 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Batting 8th, catcher
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Popped up. Horner sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Runner on the go. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a curve is down and in. That misses, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Benson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolest got my head back and it flowing.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one hit to right. Benson. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And he lays down a bunt. Scoops it up barehanded, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Batting 9th, shortstop Nicky Lopez.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Runner,
here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch
Now
at the plate lately.
I
really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Nico Hoerner. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs. And that is out of play. Now a fly ball to right center. Benson makes the play, and that is that. One left for the Cubs. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's check
off
out the
for
latest
Reds,
news from around the
center
league.
fielder TJ Friedel.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Horner. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Not
Ball
close
one,
with
no
that
strike.
one. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now
Pretty
batting,
much gifted him first
shortstop,
base with a
Ellie
quick free
De La
pass.
Cruz.
One down. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 1-0. That one down the line. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So digging in, Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Fastball for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Reds leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. On to the 4th.
Leading off
So up
for the
now for
Cubs,
Chicago,
third baseman,
John Birdie. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2
Now
strikes,
batting,
but found a way.
designated
Once you
hitter,
get the ball by the
Seiya
pitcher,
Suzuki.
there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Go ahead run on base. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Close
That's a
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. On the ground, could be 2. The turn by McClain at second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. And he's already singled in this game. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Out of here. And JT blasts it out. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now a chance for Kevin Alcantara. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can
Now
help
batting,
you come out of
catcher,
this struggle.
Carson
We
Kelly.
saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Carson Kelly. Flied to right his first time. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's Gavin
for the
Lux.
Reds, left fielder Gavin
Well, after scoring
Lux.
runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Tucker makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over
Up
that
next,
first
for
pitch
the Reds,
fastball. Just
first
barely
baseman,
missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Steer.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Grounded out his first time. That one way
That's
inside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That to right. Tucker should have it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Will
And ready to hit now for
Benson.
Cincinnati. Will Benson walked his first time. In for a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball
1-1.
misses down and away. That one off the mark. 2-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That Next offering misses down and away. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tucker sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Abbott back to work. And a strike in there. Kelly measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now. And he was a second-round pick back in 2012. Abbott ready to fire now. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Nicky Lopez. Doubled his first time up. To the right side, McLean gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Tyler Stevenson. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McLean.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Up the middle, and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedl now at the plate. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Gets the outside corner with that one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kelly hauls it in for the out. And there's two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it.
Santiago
Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Now on the bump, Graham Ashcraft.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Graham Ashcraft.
Check 1, 2, you hear me now? Everybody been the plug, I'm the sauce dog. Catch me in the kitchen with the shades down, cooking now. Can't blame them, I be raising eyebrows, cause the flames high ingredients, I put them all in.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And it skips in the dirt. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Tosses to first, and they get Nico Horner one away.
Now batting, third baseman, John Birdie.
John Birdie at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tucker, batting with one down, takes a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Man at first, one away. Into center and a base hit. The throw in, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. There's a strike. 2 outs.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That
2
one
balls,
not
1
close.
strike.
And a count 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Thielbar.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and loosening in the pen. Number 43 getting cranked up as well. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Austin Hayes digs in now. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. That one fouled off. Pitch misses outside, and the count even 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
In now for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Up the middle. Horner over to first. And the Reds go 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Justin Turner now.
First baseman Justin Turner.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
And up next for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. This ball's chopped on the ground. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Caught him looking for the K.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look.
Now
That was just nasty.
Still 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. His righty-lefty splits there. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a
Chicago
new pitcher
Cubs.
here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
54.
Ryan Brazier.
Well,
Ryan
walks have been
Brazier.
a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So digging in,
Leading
Spencer
off for the
Steer.
Reds. First
The
baseman,
Reds in striking
Spencer
distance, but have some
Steer.
work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Now a blooper back behind short. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Benson.
Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Swing, high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 3-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
out, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing
Now
around
batting,
right there.
second
I don't know how he's
baseman,
able to shoot
Matt
that pitch the other way
McClain.
and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So up next, Matt McClain. Hit on the ground might be two. The flip, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses. Ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there, even though it's a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the third out at third base. They just ran themselves out of the inning.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'll bring you with me.
We're at the top of the eighth, so up now for Chicago, Nicky Lopez. Tony Santillan into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First pitch, and he just misses. Santillan goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that's in the dirt. And that one is inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Grounder might be two. The turn by McClain at second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
John Birdie.
At the plate, John Birdie. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1.
Pitching for Chicago.
So a lefty out of the pen, number 43. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So digging in,
Leading
Santiago
off for the
Espinal.
Reds, third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Two now. And he dodges that fastball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one missed. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Outside low, and the count is filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty, and that one off the inside edge. You walked him, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Hayes up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
1, no strike.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Ripped to first, caught.
Now batting, left fielder, Gavin Lux.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here, but the lefty-lefty matchup.
Baby God, I'm the man with that emphasis. Knowledge from the businesses. My queen got a life of its own. Photosynthesis. In your synthesis, my statements is potent.
Pinch hitter coming on, Connor Joe. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Connor Joe.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. Runner edges away at second. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Reds leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. New pitcher on here, Emilio Pagan.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Suzuki.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Line drive, caught.
Now batting, first baseman Justin
Here's Justin Turner, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 1-2. This one popped up. Steer settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Porter Hodge on to try and close it out.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Spencer Steer now at the plate.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And there's a strike. That's in there. 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And 1-2.
Oh, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
This one popped up. Horner brings it in. One down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Benson.
He's 2 outs away. Digging in, Will Benson. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And that misses.
1-1.
And 1-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And it is gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 3-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is inside ball 1. Way upstairs, 2-2. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean. 1 for 3.
McLean.
In there, and it's 0-1. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a base hit right there.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He checks that one out to left. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
4-3, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
to the river.